Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and Merry Christmas to you all, or Happy Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate. I hope it was amazing. But today I am showcasing my first mod, and today that mod will be the PimTech mod. If you don't know what that is, it's basically an Ant-Man mod. So you can shrink stuff, shrink structures, become Ant-Man, and all that cool stuff. So let's get into the video. So, as you can see, I'm in this nice village here. Here's my chest with all the stuff you will need. And we're going to start off with these real fun discs. The grow disc and the shrink disc. I'm going to go in survival mode. And as you can see, if I, let's say, if this chicken is too small. Zoom. Check that out. It's a giant chicken. And boom. You just got a giant chicken. Or say you think that villager is too big, I don't know. Boom. Tiny villager. Now, this is real fun, but it can also be kind of dangerous. So, say you had, I don't know, some, like let's say a Vindicator. Okay? Vindicator. He'll chase you, but oh god, I shouldn't have done that. If you shrink him, he'll be harder to spot, but he'll still do the same amount of damage. He's like a murder ant or something, I don't know. See, watch. Boom, I just died. So that's that. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna make sure to set my spawn point. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, that's very dangerous. Make sure not to kill anybody too strong or fast or something, because it could really be the end of you. But still, this is pretty fun to play around with if you wanna mess with your friends, because this does work on players, obviously. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and hit myself in the head. Let's try. But you can actually do this. Did it work? Nope, it missed. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try and hit myself. What's this dumb disc? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. You can't do that in this version of the mod, because this is the 1.12.2 version, if you don't know, so you can't actually do that. But what you can do is, these are the grow pin particles and the shrink pin particles. So when you take these out, what it does is, it's basically a water bucket. It'll put a little water. This one will be red, but anyone who goes in it will grow. If it's the blue one. See? Now I'm big. See? Okay. But it works the same with the shrinkers. See? That chicken shrunk, and I will shrink too. So now I'm super tiny. Now, you can do this without the particles. You can do this with the Ant-Man armor, which I will be showcasing right now. So, there is the first Ant-Man armor. This is the Ant-Man Tier 1 armor. So, I'm gonna put these back. And I'm gonna take this armor and put it on me. Now I have some abilities. I'm survival. So now I'm still tiny, but as you can see in the corner, it has a couple abilities up there. It says X will manipulate your mask. So X There's a little bit of damage because you're tiny without your suit, so it doesn't like that. But as you can see, there is a couple. It says C that shrinks you, but I can't do that because I'm already the smallest I can be. When I press V, I'll go back to my normal size, and then C shrink me back down. So you can actually grow with a set of armor that comes in the later tiers, but there is this one thing you can do. It's cool. You can just kind of take your regulator out. You can't shrink or grow or anything when it is out, but other than that, it doesn't really do anything. But if you've watched the Ant-Man movies, you've seen that they shrink down the suit and they just hold it in their hand, right? Well, if I press N, boom, I have this shrunken suit. So now I can just carry this around, blah blah blah. Let's say, oh no, there's a mob, I gotta get my suit on. Bazoom. You right click and the suit's back on. And if you crouch or shift and then scroll, it'll change what each button does for what ability. So as you can see, now that I scrolled a bit, B takes my mask off. And V gives me the shrunken suit. And C opens my regulator, and X just makes me normal, and N shrinks me. So that's just something really cool. But I prefer the default just because I don't know why, but that is the first tier of Ant-Man armor. Take this stuff off. Put it back in the chest. And now we're on to Ant-Man armor tier 2. So tier 2 has a few more abilities than tier 1. So I'm going to take these. You have to have the entire set on for any abilities to even happen. So now you can see that V has changed. Instead of saying 1.0, it says 8.0. So now when I press V, I get giant. See? I'm just a boom giant guy. But you cannot stay giant too long. See, when I press C again, I'll shrink back to normal, then back down again. But when I stay in too long, I'm actually going to do it for you guys. As you can see, it ruins my inventory. I'm going to just stay big for a little, and you'll see what happens so you don't do this yourself. So, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow my Twitter. It'd be really nice. I hope you find that the video has been better than usual. That's because I guess my Christmas wish came true, if you get what I'm saying. But I should be getting the effects soon. Just wait, and I'm gonna start getting a little bit dizzy. And in the game, this is called radiation. I'm too big for myself to handle it, so I guess I pass out. You see, it's happening. I kind of go, whoa, whoa, I pass out, and it's happening. You see, my world is getting weird, and then wait for it to load in. Sorry guys, it's just having trouble loading in, I guess. Okay, guys. So as you can see, that really is bad for your world. So it'll have trouble loading in because I don't know what really happened. It'll just have a little bit of trouble loading in because those that just happened. But that has been tier 2. Now to the last and final tier of Ant-Man armor is the Ant-Man armor tier 3. I'm gonna eat this carrot. But now you can see this armor looks much better than the last one. I find this one looks the very best. And as you can see, I'm a tiny baby. As you can see, grass will mess up your vision. See, when I go in the grass, it'll do this. But then when I break it, it'll be back now. So, once again, you can go giant. Oops, did not mean to do that. I can go giant, and back to normal, and just shrink a suit. And then that's basically it. It's very similar to tier 2. It's just slightly better, I guess. And so yeah, that's the tier 3. Now we're going on to the Wasp armor. So if you watched Ant-Man and Wasp, you know that Wasp is basically the same as Ant-Man, except she can fly and shoot lasers, and but can't grow big. So so that's basically the same in this situation. Basically you can just it's the same. You can shoot lasers. So you might consider this better, but if you want to grow, this is not the armor for you. But now, as you can see, when I scroll a bit, you can see now there's another thing. It's that little beam. So when I press it, shoot. So let's test this on a chicken, why don't we? Because chickens are fun to hit. So say you're fighting your friend and you go, zoom. It killed the chicken instantly, but it won't kill your friends instantly because it's not that strong. It's just like strong enough to do that. But when you shrink, you'll see that there's another one. It's when you press V, you can fly. It looks pretty cool too. Look at me. I'm just flying around. See? You can just fly around like a wasp. And it'd be really fun to annoy your friends. Like, say you had a diamond sword or something. I don't know. You had a diamond sword. Where's the diamond sword? Okay, here we go. We got a diamond. Say you got a diamond sword. You could really attack your friends. Like, say they don't know you're in your house or something, and you're just flying around, and you go, "Wah!" and you just attack them while they're like, I don't know, in bed or something, because you could really annoy your friends with this. You cannot fly while you're big. Oh, what am I doing? was pressing the wrong thing. To get big. Wait. I'm trying to get big, guys. Okay. Now that has been the wasp armor. So far, this is a pretty awesome mod, but it's about to get better. I'm gonna go to creative for this one. So this is the structure shrinker. So if you can't already tell by the name, this allows you to shrink blocks. So what you need for this is the furnace generator and the structure shrinker. So the furnace generator is crafted by 1 block of redstone, 2 copper ingots, an LV capacitor, a furnace, and 4 iron plates. And the structure shrinker is crafted with 4 iron plates, 1 LV capacitor, shrink size coil, a regulator, an iron ingot, and a bucket. Now, what you'll need for these things is shrink pin particles and some coal or fuel of any sort. Just getting coal because it's easy to get in the game. So let's get rid of this so I can shrink this house. Or no, I'll shrink this house for you guys. Now, I'm going to place the structure shrinker down next to the furnace generator. You're going to want to put your fuel in the furnace generator, and when you'll see that the FE is going up. That's basically the power. And you'll need to put your shrink pin particles in this part right here. 5 buckets fills the entire thing up, as you can see. 5 buckets will fill the entire thing up, and that'll give you a couple shrinks. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to turn the bounding box on, and you'll see the bounding box. Now, I'm gonna move these. Move this one over. And oh, I need more particles. Sorry guys, sorry for the delay. I just needed a little more particles because it was off by a bit. Sorry, but this is it. The wait is worth it for this very awesome part. Have you ever felt like you wanted to move your house? You probably have. So you'll see that the bounding box will go as many blocks as you set it to. So I'm going to set the height 5 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this will be 5 too. Oh, no, -5. Now, I have selected this house. Now, when I go over here, you'll see the shrink button. So, I guess I'm just gonna go up and do it. Shoom. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I flippin' shrunk the house. And then, you can pick it up just by right-clicking. Now, here's the fun part. You can actually unshrink it somewhere else. This is a portable house, practically. See, when I drop this on the ground, just with Q or whatever the drop button is, I can go like this. With my grow disc, I can just shoot it, and look at that. The house is fully intact still, and it's in a different spot. And I just shrunk it. It's amazing. And this doesn't just work with like random things. You can shrink custom builds too. Like I can make a little thing here. I'm actually gonna set this one more so, and I'm just gonna make like a little custom tree, I guess. Make a tree. I'm gonna get some bone meal and a, what is it? Oh yeah, an oak sapling. And oh crap! Actually, that's fine. And it is not within the bounding box, so I'm gonna have to curve it down a bit. Okay, so as you can see, if it's out of the bounding box, you won't shrink it. But actually, I'm gonna add that back because I realize now that I could have just like made it a bit higher. I'm just not thinking of this, guys. I just need now it's in the bounding box, and I can just flip and shrink the tree. No care. All of them will be named shrunken structure, so you will need to like actually have renamed it if you have like a bunch of them. But as you can see, it still works with custom structures. It works with modded items, so I don't have any other mods on right now, but we'll shrink stuff like from that mod. So I guess I'll get like, I don't know, this uranium block. It will shrink things from other mods. I won't be able to showcase that right now, but I'm just gonna do that. These blocks give me radiation, but you see, I just shrink it and can regrow it. Guys, that's basically it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the mod, and maybe I hope you download it too. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.